Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, and welcome. Hope everyone's been having a fantastic day, afternoon, evening, or morning. I've actually just woken up, and I thought we'll just get into it. I have been, just following up to see if there's been any, like, patches and stuff like that, which it doesn't appear to be the case. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to get into it, and, yeah. So I'm planning on a long stream today. So we're gonna do a couple of different things. I do want to get into platforms. I also want to do more beacons and stuff like that. We've got Xenothreat as well. Um, so the master plan would be to potentially pick up an Andromeda to go for Xenothreat. So we have more shields and more firepower. Um, but I think we'll just wait for a little bit. I'm gonna see how things are first, and then sorry, we'll we'll take it from there. We'll definitely take it from there. So I've also managed to pick up a guide of sorts for Xenothreat, which seems to be quite good actually. This particular we'll say guide. It's basically it's an image, right? So where's my cursor? There's my cursor. So basically, it's like a nice kind of what to do guidebook. It's actually quite good. It's very detailed. You can type in exclamation mark Xeno guide in chat, and it'll come up. I've set it so the command is available all whether I'm online, whether I'm offline or not, online. Oh, sorry, whether I'm online or offline, it'll come up for you. Yeah, the people over at the Reddit community managed to put something together, and yeah, so I'm just passing it on so people can get some information about the event. So.
Situation. We need volunteers to help retrieve cargo or provide combat support. Contact me if you're available. Signing off. Looking for any available pilots who want to help with the Xenothreat situation. We need volunteers to help retrieve cargo or provide combat support. Contact me if you're available. Signing off.
Alrighty, let's begin. Just kind of get myself situated. Oh. I mean, this is the thing, when you first wake up and stuff like that, got to move around a bit and got to sort some things out. I'm still trying to find a way to kind of streamline like my OBS and all that setup to find it a bit more efficient. I haven't really looked into it for a little while. It was something I had a thought about doing, but yeah, just it's something I'm kind of working on. Um, the A20 fuel, delicious. Chug chug chug. Let's put our lid back on. Alright, let's go.
Vehicle selected. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Interesting. Unable to deal with his request, but we can actually, like, clearly see it. You know what we should do? We should we should do some multiple things.
Vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
All channels, I'm under attack and need help.
Glad you're on board for this. Ops like this always go a lot smoother when there are battle-tested vets out there. Thanks again
Oh.
for doing your part. Duly out.
Thanks, mate. You kind of opened the elevator for me. That's funny. You managed to set the elevator before you could do anything about it. We're good. I think we're good. It's weird. Well, while I'm looking at the screen, it looks like I'm sitting on an angle, and I don't know why. It's kind of, yeah. Where's that beacon? There. Technically, this is probably the best time to actually be playing, like, beacon-wise, because while everyone's busy with Xeno, we're doing beacons. And if it is based on, like, the amount of people doing beacons, this is the perfect time to be doing them. Because that means there's more available for us than, you know, until, you know, release, or whatever, until the event's over. And we've got until May, early May, to get it done, so... yeah. What I might, what I feel I should do, I should just take Andromeda over to Xenothreat, because we'll have, like I said, we'll have more firepower, which will give us a distinct advantage.
Got more bad guys on my scope. Almost there. Almost there. Fire.
I don't have all power and weapons to it. No, of course not. That should be a kill. Yep.
Fine. Are you seriously getting sick?
Nice. Good kill. It's an M50 interceptor, I think. Oh, nice kill. Good.
I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
Good, good, good.
channels! I'm under attack! Please, if you hear this, help me!
I always say hello to our fellow citizens. You know, I feel like I feel so bad because I've been lazy not doing it every time I've been playing.
Oh, thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it? Down. I thought I was a goner. Thanks. Anybody out there? I've got pirates all over me. I need assistance here.
I'm just doing this to pay for the Andromeda, so we'll get the 100k and then we'll go and get the Andromeda. I mean, 230k's back to back, 60 right there, plus the low mission, and now it's my 70, so... Oh, it was actually for 10,000, yeah, so we've actually just made the 70k that we need. Interdiction? Oh, great. I'll bring the quantum drive down real quick. 3, 2, 1, and activate. They're not going to catch me in time. Yeah, it's an interceptor. Doesn't matter. We're out of here. I didn't get that. I don't get how they can interdict, right? And we can still jump away. Because, from what I remember, in the higher level ones, if you get interdicted and you're trying to activate your quantum drive, it goes red. So it says very clearly, you know, locked by quantum drive. Locked by, you know, quantum drive unavailable. And yet, we get interdicted, we get pulled out of quantum drive, and we activate a quantum drive again and it comes active. So I don't get it, you know? That's weird.
While to go until we're resupplied.
Almost there. Almost there. Destroyed. Fire.
Destroyed something then, I think it was left side engine. Nice kill. I'm a little bit rusty. It's alright, we're fine. Something's smoking though. Oh, the front of my ship's on fire. Yay. Wait a minute. Oh, it's the Mantis. No.
Destroyed. I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
Strange. Okay. Alright. Well, we need to go to Babbage anyway, so... we may as well have the opportunity to do that. To Babbage, set coordinates, let's go. We've got a lot of damage, unfortunately, so... Oh shit.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Where else? Just critical.
Help out here.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No. Ah, great.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Ooh, hello. It's a Gladius. Okay. I'm not sure how that was supposed to play out, but apparently we can't even get to the beacon without... Alright, let's just jump to Calliope. Calliope? Calliope. I think it's Calliope. I think it's pronounced Calliope. Yeah, Calliope. Yeah, I think it's Calliope.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah. How we doing? Can I jump to Microtech yet? I would like to jump to Microtech, please.
Quantum travel
Good.
initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, we'll go dock and grab it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so we'll dock at Babbage and we'll go grab an Andromeda. Many of the way we'll have an Andromeda so we can go do bounties and stuff like that. Not bounties, but combat missions. Let's go. NTC, we need to land, please.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Look at the mist surrounding the platform. Yeah.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. Engines offline.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Nice hill. Let's see if we can get my ship. What do you mean? I'm confused. Oh, hang on. How much is the repair? Oof. Okay. That ain't cheap. Of course I can get my ship. I've had no issues getting my ship. I'm just getting something bigger before we go to Xenothreat this morning. Oh, yeah, no, I was stuck on
The Navy definitely
Orison. Wait, no, so I've had a couple of issues. So we had the station problem where I got locked in the station and couldn't get my ship out. That took time. Then I got locked on, I got stuck on Orison because the computer, the terminals refused to look at to find the ship, or find any ship. So there's that. I'm trying to think. I've been done a few things actually.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again.
No, it's not gonna hang on. Yeah, well, I think the issue is there was a pending repair, and a pending repair causes the entire client to freeze as well. So I think that's exactly what happened. The client was kind of frozen.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
That's the new change that they made to the terminal. Delivering ships has an actual timer to it. Actually, believe it or not, with the elevator, I actually was pressing that button a few times. I think it was 3 or 4 times I was pressing that. So I've got sustenance here, don't I? Oh, there's the Dominator missiles that I had on board. So yeah, no, the ship definitely got the Dominators.
The Empire's leader in cutting-edge
Welcome
technology.
to the ASOP vehicle
So I brought 6 of
retrieval
them. So
Innovative creativity.
system. Vehicle
retrieve.
selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Tired of travel? Why not rest at the Nest's newly renovated accommodations?
Where have you put me this time? Red docking? Alright, the red docking it is. Must be busy at Babbage to put me there. Wow.
Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit Wally's Bar at the farmhouse. Only a quick bite.
Wait. That's not parked outside, is it? There's no way. Doors. Hang on. I think that's parked outside.
For the latest updated option availability and gate sizes, please use one of the conveniently located turntips.
Maybe.
Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology. Where creative innovation meets
Military service exit. That said rear docking, but that says hangar 10. What the hell, game? Go back to the frickin' thing, please. The game's drunk. Mm-hmm. Alright, gonna make sure I got enough supplies. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just grab a couple of drinks before we go, though. Right, because I can get Lux here, so we'll get some Lux. This one here, quick buy. Well, it's not Lux, it's Flow, but it's close enough.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
Hey, put that in backpack. Thank you. See, I don't get this part. There should be an actual buy terminal here, but there's not, so...
Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit Wally's Bar at the promenade. Only a
I did the
quick
one.
ride on the metro.
So it's possible. I got my references. Nice.
Be sure to explore all new Babbage has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens,
Stop.
this city of tomorrow has a lot going on today.
What does it mean when it says storing is impossible? That's interesting.
For the latest updates,
That is really interesting.
Get ready for a fight.
Anyway.
please use one of the conveniently located turntips.
So I'm surprised. I don't know much about the the American tax system, but when people tell me that how their tax system works, I'm just like, how is that possible?
Tired of travel? Why not rest?
I just scratch my head about it.
Located downtown, curious outside of Brighton.
I mean, look, the Australian tax system isn't any better, but certain things are a lot more automated.
Javelin keep taking fire like this. Step it up, people.
Alright, let's set our... Actually, no, we'll do it when we get everything powered up, because this is going to take some time.
Came out of QT at Jericho. Weapons free, y'all.
Ah, okay. Wait, you're not in America?
System check.
I keep assuming you're in America for some strange reason. Sorry. Oops, that wasn't supposed to happen.
They're dealing with Xenothreat right now. Julie, heard you were able to sign up. I'll be on.
I didn't recognize. No, see, I just don't have I don't have what you call a set schedule. I haven't settled on anything after all this time, but also, setting a schedule for me is like, in one way, it's impossible. Because I'm up for long hours a lot of the time, so one day I could have like a 20-hour, 20-hour uptime, and I could sleep for say 12 hours or something like that after that, and which means the stream schedule's been thrown out of whack, just like with snap of your fingers. So, and I also haven't found like the better time to kind of be streaming. I think I've settled on like a time, like at lunchtime or just before lunchtime for me, and go stream until like after midnight. But at the same time, if I sleep for long hours, it's been thrown out of whack, and I have to like shorten streams, extend streams, less sleep, more sleep. It's just a big bag of problems. So what I try to do is have, stream as long as possible. Well, within reason. What I'm going to do real quick, I'm just going to turn the avatar off temporarily because I want to see how this performs for the event, to see if it's just the server that's lagging or if it's the my computer. Also, we're just going to close that real quick as well. Okay, that's good. Let's solve that. Stream elements. No, that widget's broken. Okay, that's fine. So that was easier. Oh wow, okay. Did they just lose interest in streaming, or was it more something else? I mean, for me, I feel like I don't have like, what do you call it? I don't have that, I don't produce that content that people are really, kind of looking for at times, which kind of shifts me off doing it, but at the same time, it also, drives me to do more or do better at the same time. So I'm always looking to improve. If I can find, like a method. Ah, okay, yeah. So I still have friends who are forcing me, well not forcing, but they're egging me on about moving into psychology. Well, they bring it up in topics.
Auto drive is now off. Radar contact. Radar contact.
Let's put all power to weapons. Now, just remember, if someone hits me, they are going to die. And I'm gonna laugh. Because how the hell do you hit an Andromeda?
Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Enemy down. Target acquired. Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off.
Xenothreat attacked a few of our supply ships nearby. We lost touch with them. Search the area for wreckage and pick up
It's pretty laggy.
what you find. And remember to stay vigilant. There's a good chance Xenothreat might still be lurking in the area.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Target acquired. Radar contact.
Oh, you talking about with the space rock, or are you talking about the RL stuff?
Enemy down.
To worry about.
Enemy down.
Was it? Oh, okay. I was saying, I was saying I've got with the online education and stuff. Yeah, I've had similar issues too. Like, I've got friends of mine who are still egging me on to do, or pestering me about doing psychology, using my skills to go into psychology.
Radar contact. Radar contact.
Oh, it's a long story. They know that I've got this special way when it comes to using words and stuff like that. And I don't. Like in a conversation, they think I'm really wise.
Radar contact.
Well then. And they think it's funny because I sound older than I look, so it's like I think that's where they're coming from with it. But they know that I've studied language for a long time too. Not languages, not like what is spoken word. I'm talking about stuff from the foundation of language. How communication
Radar contact.
has been over the centuries. First, it was sounds, gestures, then verbal. And I've got this like unique way of looking at things, so. But again, it depends on the situation. Normally I don't like to intervene, if that makes sense.
Look out for any xenopolonite out there. The Navy definitely needs more.
But I've quite a few people that have known me for a long time, and they come to me with these problems, and we sit down and we talk about it. We talk about the problem itself, and then we talk about the outer, the shell of the problem, and then we talk about the things that you don't see normally in the problem itself, the outside influences of themselves. So we'll take a problem, we'll put it in a square box, we'll put it in a cube, and then we'll look at the inner parts of the cube, and then we'll look at the surface, like the faces of the cube, and then we'll put that cube inside of another cube, and we'll look at those problems. And we could be talking about things that have happened like years and years and years ago that have led up to this particular moment.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Enemy down. Enemy down. Shields damaged. Radar contact.
Someone not get a clean shot at him? Guess not. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice.
Radar contact.
Shit too. Yes, it would be, but the thing is, there is a difference between what is written in text and what is spoken in word. It's not the same thing. For instance, you can't communicate feelings in word. It's not possible. No matter what anyone says, if you write down, "You're sad," well, what does that mean? There is more to the word "sad" than what meets the eye in written word. And this is where they come from, and we have a chat about these things, and they're like, I feel this, and I'm like, okay, but there's more to it. There's more to just saying the word I feel this. It's like, okay, let's talk about this further. Let's explore. Let's expand the word feeling sad. The phrase itself. What does that actually mean? And then we'll be pulling all these extra strands off the sentence itself into forming a bit more of a better understanding of exactly what's what it means to that person. But if someone says to me in chat, I feel bad, I feel sad, I'm going to interpret that in all sorts of ways. Because I'm reading it in text, not in vocal. Because in vocal, you pick up subtle cues. Like when someone says it, they could be using a lower tone. A lower tone indicates colder, you know, like a lower amount of, like, colder emotions. Which tells you more of a story about what's going on. But at the same time, I'm pretty reserved on doing it because I know from all my studies and stuff that psychology itself is actually really dangerous. Misinterpretations are everywhere when it comes to any, like, psychologists in general. Hell, you know, you see it in text messages. Text messages are a good one. If you're gonna have a conversation with someone, don't do it in text. Do it in person, because it's easier to gauge a situation than over a text message. And text messages, people make mistakes, and you can't undo them in text. You can't just go undo and you know, try and fix stuff. I'm trying to think who it was. I was having a conversation about this with someone in chat, and they understood where I was coming from, because it's true. Like, you know, like we don't have the, we're getting the ability to delete messages now, but we can't, once a text message is sent and someone sees that, if you've put a word in the wrong spot, that can be blown out of proportion. So it's typical reason. They pick up an excuse? Really? What about visually? You can't see that at all? Or is it just through vocal? Because it's not just vocal that we interpret things by hearing. We also interpret by feeling too. Like if someone raises their voice, you feel the change in the air, and it becomes like a body, like a physical reaction. Oh, I see. Well, I had to say it, but you're not the only one. I actually see that all the time. People who want to leave but don't want, you know, don't want to be rude and say it, and it's true. It's absolutely true. You don't want to be rude. Not really. And yeah, like if you. And you know what? It's weird because when I'm actually having when I'm put into situations where people are like trying to dance around a subject, if you don't straight up say something, people, it gets what's the word, like it's misinterpreted about exactly, you know, what's going on. And yeah, like I happen to agree. Like there are some situations that. The only way to deal with a problem is to be direct about it. And that's why I don't like when people dance around the subject. It's better just to be upfront about it. If there's a problem, you say it outright. Because I think over the years, that's exactly what's happened. You know, with the creation of the digital age, we're starting to dance around things, and you know, there's just language, English in general is actually becoming a bit diluted. And I had this conversation with someone before about, you know, many years ago, there was that thing called leet speak, where they'd use, like, instead of, like, U2 as in, you know, Y-O-U-T-W, you know, hang on, Y-O-U-T-O or T-O-O, they used the number, so used the letter U and then put number 2. And I get it, shortening of language, sure, but when you deal with people who don't know what that means, it's like, well, why couldn't you just type out the full word? What's the point of trying to shorten it down? But then again, back then, limitations of technology and such, so.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Shields damaged. Radar contact. Enemy down.
To worry about.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Shields damaged. Enemy down.
I'm just in a situation that, yeah. Where are we? Where's this targets? There we go.
Enemy down.
Shot.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact.
Okay.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact.
Oh yeah. That's exactly right. I remember that too.
Shields damaged.
And then came the emoji language. People who typed in emojis.
Radar contact. Radar contact.
And oh boy, was that fun.
Enemy down. Radar contact. Radar contact. Target acquired.
I said language is language. English has become like a butcher's language, where a few simple slices here and there causes all sorts of drama. At least that's what I like to say.
Enemy down. Target acquired. Radar contact. Enemy down. Shields damaged.
Maybe Quartermaster can give you a heads up.
That arrow has got to be dead from that. There's no way.
Enemy down.
I put all powered weapons. This is how ridiculous ballistics are. These ships have ballistic weapons on, and they're punching through my shield like no tomorrow, because it's bloody ballistic weapons, obviously. And, yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, I've got like basically barely any FPS in this area, so it's interesting.
Radar contact. Shields damaged.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that sentence, because I'm like, yeah, once you add only to it, the whole mess, the sentence changes instantly. It becomes entirely different. Different meaning, different direction. It's, yeah. Oh my god, the lag, wow, come on.
Enemy down.
Nothing to worry about.
Hydrogen fuel is at 75%. Enemy down. Shields damaged.
That's it, it's next to your social decrypt places. Another place. And you wonder why when I say, when you're gonna have a conversation with someone, like a proper conversation, don't do it in text.
Radar contact.
Text message is literally the door for misunderstanding. It's like back in the day when you were gonna like announce an event or a party, when you're gonna announce something special, you invited people to the location in order to have the announcement. So everyone heard it from your lips.
Enemy down.
Threat to worry about.
Enemy down.
Threat.
That's a good question. And you know, what is it like? The birth of like pregnancy announcements. They're really interesting. When you announce it in text, it doesn't have the same feel as if you announce it in person, because you see the joy and look on people's faces. You know, like when you're in an environment. In text, you can't convey that in message, like in text. Those sorts of emotions. So just, yeah, ship down, cool. But you know, I don't really use Facebook much either. Like, I stopped using it years ago. Not in, like, I mean, yeah, sure, I've got an account on Facebook, and I do have people that are, you know, friends and whatnot, but yeah, no, I don't really talk much on Facebook. I haven't for years. They know where to find me if they want me, but,
Radar contact.
you know, other than that, that's all it's there for. It's just like a message post. Or a signboard, or, yeah, message board. That's all it is. Which is funny, because over the years, some people have thought that I'm outright ignoring them. And then when I tell them in person that no, I just,
Take time.
you know, that I use it for, just like, if you need me, you just message me. If you don't have my number, you can just message me there. And some people kind of take offense to that. I'm like, seriously? You know?
Enemy down. Radar contact. Radar contact. Enemy down. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact.
You know, it's funny because I introduced my parents. My parents wanted to learn about Facebook, so I taught them how Facebook works and what to do and whatnot, and they never get off it. You know, they come and tell me about things they've seen on Facebook, and I'm just like, I don't really care about Facebook.
Headed towards Jericho. How many of these things have they got?
I mean, I see enough trash talk on Facebook as it is, and that's one of the reasons why I stopped using it. In any sort of main way. I don't even go and look on it very much. It's just one of those things. It's like what's in that list of like not important anymore.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Enemy down.
Friends to worry about. Requesting some help defending the javelin.
Enemy down.
Shot.
All right.
Sight, ready to throw down.
Auto drive is now off.
Yeah. Hell, I see old stories that pop up from time. People share me like stories from time to time, and I noticed that the source of the story says it's new, but I actually look further into the actual content, and it's not. It was like posted many months before that,
Is now on.
but it just looks like it's new.
Auto drive is now off. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact.
Aggressive depleting their forces. They're down to about 75% their strength.
Radar contact. Enemy down. Radar contact. Radar contact. Enemy down. Radar contact.
This are looking severely depleted. Barely half
Shields
left.
damaged.
Nice work.
Radar contact. Radar contact.
Dent that thing. Focus on the support ship.
Radar contact.
The support ship.
Radar contact. Enemy down.
Yeah, I just lost my shields. Didn't even realise it. I have to pull away. Let the shields recharge.
Radar contact.
Might put more power to the front shields too.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Shields damaged. Enemy down.
Yeah, shield strength full power.
Radar contact.
Correct it. It's disengaging. We got them.
Radar contact.
Did we get him? I think we got him.
Enemy down.
I gotta find the actual marker, because... Yeah... Can we get repairs here or not? I don't think we can. Let me grab a Demarco one. Is that what I think it is? Is that a transport barge or is that a bloody Hydrus? Oh, no, that's a javelin. Never mind.
Just dealing with the CDF here. Maybe Quartermaster just gave you a heads up. They need more Xeno Prolonite.
Alright, I guess we're going to the wreck site next.
Overdrive is now on. Overdrive is now off. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact.
The gauge lagging really bad now.
It's a Navy convoy. I need any available combat pilots to go help them out.
Shields damaged. Enemy down.
There we go. Hang on.
Radar contact.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Shields critical.
My mid show's overheating. Not according to this. Hmm. Alright, I think we're gonna jump out of this. This is really, really bad. Like lag-wise.
Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact. Radar contact.
Yeah, I think we're
Radar contact.
gonna get out of here.
Radar contact. Radar contact.
We're gonna put this ship to use in combat missions, I think.
Overdrive is now.
It's chunky, like it's chugging like just in that little space. Like I don't get it. Like if they're trying to say that's because of Rex and stuff like that, it to me it makes no sense. They shouldn't have it like that. They should specifically set the, I don't know, put a barrier around the space and say, all right, all Rex inside this space are instantly despawned, so there isn't such clutter because it's nothing but a shit fight in there for performance. You know, it makes me wonder the testing that they did on the PTU. Why is the PTU apparently so good compared to the live servers? What's so different about what's going on? Just yeah, like I said, it just makes no sense to me. If anything, they should. If the PTU is on the same server cluster, they should separate it, put it on its own independent cluster.
Overdrive is now off.
Yeah, public test server. Well, it's not exactly a public test server, it's more of a private test server. Only certain people can get access to it at certain times. It depends on what's going on, depends on if you can get access to it. Because they work in waves. So...
Combat support to help out those supply ships.
So when I was testing 318, the first time round, I only got access to it as part of Wave 3, which was basically all who owns a pledge.
Anybody out there? I've got pirates all over me. I need assistance here.
Yeah, that's true. That is definitely true. But what they do on that particular server, I think they reduce the population count in a way where the servers are like under heavy load, so they can kind of break fix things. But what annoys me the most is when they do this sort of testing, they don't put it in an environment that everyone has access to it, you know? So some of the patches that they're doing, they've been testing on they were testing on a PTU, which to me makes no sense. You should just release it straight onto the live servers. If you've got a fix, put it on the live servers. Because then you can confirm that the patch actually works. Because everyone has access to it, and there's all different environments at play. Like for instance, the terminal bug that we've been seeing shouldn't exist at all. There's no reason why it should exist. They've had I don't know how many patches to fix it, and yet they well haven't.
Shields damaged. Enemy down.
All right.
Enemy down.
I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
You know what I forgot to look at was the actual patch notes to see what was changed from the point 1 to point 2. I'd have a good look at the patch notes themselves. I doubt it was anything spectacular. I mean, the performance seems to be better than what it was, but it's kind of, at the same time, a bit, what's the word? Questionable would be the right word, because you would think that in the public environment, they would have a hell of a lot more servers for player capacity, and considering that, you know, this is what I don't get. They release the patch, but then they bring in Xenothreat on the exact same day of the patch. Now Xenothreat, I don't see the point of it. They should have given it a week for things to settle first, and then they release Xenothreat. Because they also released it during the weekend, which means if they're doing any fixing, there's a good chance they're not available. They're going to be on their, you know, weekend break and stuff. Unless there are developers who actually work through the weekend because they hate their life.
Somebody help! These outlaws came out of nowhere and opened fire!
Oh, they do. Yeah, well, they do that because they plan for it, because of all the other what do you call it, past experience. Every time they release the league, there's always been major problems. It's like a rite of passage at this point.
Overdrive is now on. Overdrive is now
Thank
off.
God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Almost there. Almost there. Thanks.
Shields damaged. Enemy down. Enemy down. Enemy down.
I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
I remember, I think, was it Scourge League? I think it was Scourge League. Or is it Abyss? It might have been Abyss. One of the particular monsters that popped out of a hole, it was like a 50-50 chance it would one-shot you when it pops up because of some glitch that it had. If it spawned with,
CDF? Prioritize the grill flexibility. Maybe need that more than the others.
what was it? I think it was either Reflection or it was, Fizz Immunity. No. What was the modifier? It goes into enraged mode the moment it's attacked, I think. I think it's... I can't... No, it might be... No, it must be... I think it must be Spectral Strike, I'm thinking for a second there. Anyway, it would... If you were standing on top of it when it spawned, the Spectral Strike was like 1,000 times more damage, and it completely ignored any defenses you had, and that was one of the funniest bugs I've ever seen. Because you just don't know if it's going to pop up or not. And if it was yellow, you're guaranteed dead. And it was because basically the game had way too many modifiers on it, so they had to nerf it into the ground. Which makes sense. I love how I've got literally no, it's very dark in the UI.
Shadows! I'm under attack! Please, if you hear this, help me!
So what are you doing now, Zahel? Are you playing PoE? Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, what I should do, I should, I mean, I could swap over to PoE. Where is the beacon? The UI is completely broken too, so that's nice. No, I didn't actually. It's like the thing I haven't done yet. I know a bit about it. I'm trying to think who told. Someone told me about it. A little bit about it. I'm trying to think who it was. Someone told me about it. I think it could have been you. No. The gives you was it effects on your main hand offhand.
Thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's right. Yes, it was you. Yeah.
Radar contact.
Almost there. Almost there. Fire. More shitheads inbound.
Shields damaged. Enemy down.
Missile away.
Enemy down. Enemy down.
I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
So the first point is how does that work? I might have to take a look. Hey. So what I'll do, I'll finish this mission off and then I'll stop for Star Citizen for today. I might actually jump on POA and take a look at the league for today. Because the servers are really falling apart right now.
Anybody out there? I've got pirates all over me. I need assistance here.
Overdrive is now on. Overdrive is now
God,
off.
somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
Anti-gear deployed. Anti-gear raised.
What the hell? Almost there. Almost there.
Enemy down.
Bastard down.
Shields damaged.
Anything else? Let's see what we got. Yeah, we got some problems, that's for sure. What I might do? Not sure if this still works, but we're gonna find out. Have an easy point. Nice. I'm gonna try something real quick. This might work.
Self-destruct activated.
I'm trying to get away, 50 meters. 70. 100. Is it gonna work?
Xenothreat cap ship heading towards Jericho Station.
Well, this is confusing. I don't want to go back in case it explodes, because I did activate the self-destruct.
Showing that Xenothreat are closing in fast. Could be any moment now. Be ready.
What am I doing? I'm gonna open the airlock. It didn't detonate. Why did it detonate? What, was it gonna turn the power off? Or did it actually catch my backspace input? I gotta find out.
That javelin. Keep them off it.
I'm gonna open the side airlock real quick, just to make sure, in case I gotta run for it. Alright.
Self-destruct activated.
It must have ate my input when I turned it off. Oh, either way. No, 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 no. Quick, quick, quick. No! No! Damn it! No! Damn it. I tried. I wasn't fast enough. If I didn't grab the ladder, it would have been fine. I would have been out of the ship before things exploded. Alright.
Getting the right treatment has never quality medicines that you need.
You know, that's so funny because that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, at least the captain went down with the ship. All right. What I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for now. I will take a quick 5-minute break and get Path of Exile organized. I think. Well, at least I need to get 2 things organized with it first, and then we can play. So I'll do that. Star Citizen is not being nice today. Got too many problems with the servers. I don't know. I don't understand what they're thinking is behind any of this. I really don't. They know full well that there's going to be huge issues day one. Always is. They still don't. They don't. I don't know. They just don't. I don't think they listen to community all that much. But yeah. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to take a break. Go have some food, and I'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. 10, 20 minutes. Make it half an hour. And we'll get started on Path of Exile. I haven't played in Yogg, so I'm not expecting much. I need to also download the tools that I need as well, like the community builder and stuff. So yeah, that'll give me some time to get it organized. So yeah. But yeah, anyway. Thank you everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I know it's a bit short for Star Citizen, but I mean, look, we can't do a lot when it comes to the servers if there's, you know, all these problems. And it, you know, believe it or not, it's actually strange. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. The servers actually should be really quiet. So why they're so bogged down is beyond me. It is absolutely beyond me. And also, while I was in there, I was actually pushing 20 gigs of memory just in that cloud. So whatever's in there clearly isn't being cleaned up properly. So yeah. Thanks, Bob. I'll be back soon. I'll see you all then. So until then, take care, look after yourselves, and I'll see you then.